I remember the day they laughed at me. The echoes of their jeers still reverberate in my skull, a haunting refrain that has become my constant companion. "You'll lose your mind," they said. "You'll disgrace the family." I was just a kid, armed with an insatiable curiosity and a fascination with the unseen. I dove headfirst into the world of paranormal verminology, convinced that the strange infestations I documented in abandoned sewage tunnels were not just figments of my imagination, but manifestations of something far more sinister. Years later, I returned home, not as the disgrace they once knew, but as a harbinger of truths that lay buried beneath the surface, a dark crown atop my head, forged from the horrors I had faced. My heart raced as I approached the familiar house, its weathered facade now a ghost of my childhood. The sun hung low in the sky, casting long shadows that twisted like serpents across the cracked pavement. I could feel the weight of their disbelief pressing down on me, a palpable force that threatened to suffocate. As I stepped inside, the familiar scent of stale coffee and worn-out furniture wrapped around me like a shroud. They were gathered in the living room, their faces a mix of surprise and confusion as I walked in, clutching a leather-bound ledger filled with my findings, my life's work. I could see the flicker of memories in their eyes, the remnants of their mockery buried beneath a thin veneer of concern. "Look who's back," my brother sneered, his voice laced with that familiar condescension. "What, did you finally find a rat that talks?" I held my breath, suppressing the urge to lash out. Instead, I opened the ledger, its pages filled with sketches of grotesque creatures and detailed accounts of the infestations that plagued the forgotten corners of our world. "You have no idea what I've seen," I said, my voice steady despite the tremor in my heart. "You don't understand the darkness that lurks beneath our feet." "What darkness?" my sister scoffed, rolling her eyes. "You've lost it, you know." But I wasn't here to defend myself. I was here to show them. With each turn of the page, I recounted the horrors I had uncovered. Sentient vermin cults that preyed upon the forgotten, creatures that thrived in the shadowy depths of the tunnels. As I spoke, I could feel the air grow thick, a tangible tension building as their skepticism shifted to unease. Then I revealed the photographs, images that had haunted my dreams and twisted my reality. They showed the grotesque forms of the ancient vermin, their eyes gleaming with a malevolence that chilled me to the bone. "This is what you mocked," I said, my voice rising. "This is what you refused to believe." Suddenly, a loud crash echoed from the kitchen and the lights flickered ominously. My family exchanged nervous glances, uncertainty creeping into their expressions. "It's just the old wiring," my father said with forced bravado, but the tremor in his voice betrayed him. I could sense the dread creeping into the corners of the room, wrapping around us like a living thing. "Do you still think I'm delusional?" I asked, my heart pounding in sync with the flickering lights. "Do you still think it's all in my head?" Before they could respond, a low, guttural sound reverberated through the floorboards. A sound that seemed to come from the very depths of the earth. The room fell silent. My family stood frozen, their faces pale, eyes wide. I could see the denial cracking, the disbelief shattering like glass. And